Hello, everybody. Welcome to.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Sorry,
Thanks for the
Danny.
session.
Session's over, everybody. Abort mission.
Okay, you said it yourself. This is a rest and relaxation episode, everyone. We are taking over for Demi.
This is a
So we're all running Dimia.
We
so
all
one
get
campaign,
10
right?
billion XP. Good
No.
job, everybody.
No, you don't.
The long death
Sorry, we're
approaching.
all now level 30, even though the max level is not 30.
No.
Good job, everyone.
Exists.
No. Max level is 30 for this campaign.
Oh.
No. Oh, Riven, really?
Mhm.
But it could
Really?
finish earlier. It's up to you guys.
You plan to roll them dices?
Yeah.
Not my darling.
I'll plan to roll them dice. First of all, I need to send out the big message on the Twitter to let people know that we're doing it. There we go. Tweets out.
Stop
Everyone
trying.
knows that we are fucking live. Good to go. I will roll my magical D6 of wisdom.
Ugh.
How fitting. So, Floofum. What happened last session? What did you do? What did you do
what
to
did
deserve
you
this?
do?
Huh? What did you do? Floofsy, what the hell did you do, okay?
Faith, give us your story.
Link face dead.
Alright, I'll roll again.
Was it Nyla?
I did it last time.
No, I mean, did you kill him?
Maybe.
Nyla, did you... show us on the doll where Faith fell down the stairs.
On the what?
On the doll.
On the doll. Show us where she hit the stairs. You say she fell.
Vagina.
So, who was the second roll?
Second roll was a 6, I roll again. Third roll was a 6, I roll again. Fourth roll was a 6, I roll again. Fifth roll was a 6, I'll roll again!
Can we just volunteer at this point?
Fourth roll was a Jormungandr. What happened last session?
Hi, I'm here. Hi.
What a coincidence that you make it back riders. You
Was
don't
it-
have to do the introduction.
Was it me?
Yes.
Okay, we ventured out from the original town, whatever it's called. I know we've been there like 50 million times, but I forget the name of it. It was where Peter is. We ventured out from there. We went through the creepy cornfield. The people who haven't been through the cornfield before saw some shit. We also found the apothecary again, the skull guy, the guy that lives in the skull, or is it a she? I don't know.
Got a name.
We went inside. We got like a random assortment of magic items, which I don't think we still identified,
No.
and we got dropped off at our next location, which is, I believe,
Home.
home, basically.
Somewhat fun.
We got a fuck ton of money too.
Oh yeah, we got some money too, and now.
Yeah. So the detail you omitted was we got dropped above the town,
Oh yeah.
And I made a kick-ass landing.
and that town we're in is called Westven.
Indeed.
Okay. That is where we are. And now, what we're doing is we're doing Zach's training arc, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, so
There's a few things.
why are people giving themselves inspiration? First of all, I never said you could.
How-
All right, that's
Is it 'cause
completely
everybody helped me.
completely uncouth. Okay, no, you didn't get any. You didn't get any.
Why do
Oh.
I have 3 inspiration now? I only had 1.
You
I
probably
don't know.
didn't cross them off last
I'm
time
not
you
sure why
used
you're
it.
taking them up for me either.
Okay, because this is a running joke. Okay, because Lucy didn't do it right. You will have to correct them, and now you get 3 inspiration.
I tried very hard,
I don't
okay?
remember this
You
joke
get
being
1
made
for effort.
before.
Okay, is that fine?
Okay, yes, that's fine.
That everybody helped.
Just gonna untick those. Anyway, yeah. So
After
believe
everyone
when we
crash landing and getting their stuff, we cut to
Mhm.
Ara going to.
I
Well-
almost she wouldn't be limping, but she is definitely holding her side as she's making her way to the leader of this town, Westven's town, which I believe is the mayor.
It would be a mayor, yes. You
Yes,
venture up to the what you can.
mayoral hall, leaving the others,
Yeah.
not telling them where I'm going exactly. Just started wandering that way.
You go off there. The others
Meanwhile,
already.
What are they doing gathering up?
Those other guys have already gone and got the quest to see what you went. So this is
yeah.
happening at the same time.
Simultaneously, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You're over there.
Ara finds the mayor's hall, I assume.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Is
So,
it, what's the guarding of this place like? Is it your guard sort of outside, or is it just sort of go in? There's a reception desk.
there's guards outside, and as they approach you, both of them, they look like tabaxi.
Mm-hmm.
With their clothing, spears in each hand. How can we help you? What is your business?
There's some news about a haunted growing a few days out from here. Something that I would only refer to as the Grey.
Hey. Oh.
I believe this is of importance to the mayor.
Hijinks will take you. As the hijinks will. One of them will nod, the other stays guard as they lead you inside to reception, where you come and meet this lovely little gnome woman. She looks old in her years.
I'm gonna roll a history to see if we've actually met before. I've passed faces before.
You've passed faces before. You haven't met this particular gnome.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I have some news that might be of importance to the safety of this town and potentially others.
Sorry, dear. I can't hear you. Louder.
Perhaps I should write it down. Would that be easier?
Cheese?
Ara takes out a piece of paper and just scribbles this down quickly. And upon the paper, it specifically says, there is some growing concern about a old abandoned wheat field a few days out. There appears to be some haunting grayness that has spread over the last few weeks. Rapidly.
The old
Could be it. It specifically says, my best guess is perhaps another month and it could reach here.
the old woman feverishly takes the parchment and gets these big spectacles. Her small beady eyes just popping.
It was genuinely easier just to write this.
Oh, you've been to the folly, have you? Oh, that is grave news indeed. I'll go get to the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me. I'll book an appointment. I'll see if she's busy.
Mm-hmm.
She
I'm just
scrolls it
I'm
up.
just nodding.
She scrolls it up feverishly. Sit in a little hand purse. Her frail hands and shaky hands jostle ladylike to the back, where she opens, well, it has trouble opening a big wooden door, which you hear she go, excuse me, and she ducks her head in, and she turns back out. She'll see you now, my dear. Thank you for bringing
nod
this
and
to
give
our
a bow as
attention.
thanks.
She'll
And
return to her seat, where she picks up like 2 sewing needles and
she is
starts
absolutely lovely. I make my way.
knitting.
I close the door behind me as I feel like this is a nice conversation that needs to be had behind closed doors.
As you close the doors, you see a very familiar dwarf woman looking at the note.
Mm-hmm.
Hey lass, how can... So you've been to the folly now, have you?
If that's what the place is called, yes. There was a old farmhouse there, haunted, ghosts and everything.
Hey, and the
Couple
McGillies
weeks
used to
ago-
be there.
A couple of weeks ago, me and some now deceased adventurers made our way out for a job. We passed through there. On our way back, I noticed it had spread to the end of the wheat fields. Whatever's haunting that place is spreading.
Lass. Ara, was it? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly, I had you
Yes,
go
those
out
are
on a
me,
job
yes.
for me. It's not a haunting. It's at that place. Yeah.
Haunting's the best way for me to describe it based on what I was able to see. The ghosts, the apparitions, they were somewhere between the ethereal and the not. They weren't all there.
Because they're not. That's what you got right there is a realm tear.
You don't seem the least bit concerned about this.
It's been brought to my attention many a time.
Has
Every
it spread that rapidly?
not this rapidly. We know it's been spreading, but like an inch a year, if that.
Well, this was in a matter of weeks. And if it's going to be getting faster, then it could be here even faster than that.
It's grave news indeed. I don't think I have the capabilities of dealing with this. You might need to go seek higher office for this sort of thing, lass. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Let's.
It
Let
might not be of much help, but how many mages do you have under your service?
mages. That's what a small township. Got barely an adventurers guild, and that's it. That's all the mages we are allotted. Those who
That's
just
fine.
walk through our doors.
I might go consult with them later to see if they have any ways of potentially slowing it or maybe just warding this town a little. I don't have as much magical experience as they might, so they might know better.
Not a bit there, lass. But I reckon that we're not the only ones in danger.
No, I
This-
didn't. Figured Westven was just the closest.
It's a bit more job for the capital. But thank you for letting us. I'll let His Highness know what's happening. Perhaps he'll see someone to rectify the situation. Not it probably be proper of you to go and introduce yourselves and give your account there. But
That
just
sounds like an idea. I would ask if you would need to make a written letter for such a thing, but
one
if
moment.
that is the case, I can come back in a day or so.
Hey, come back. Come back in about a month. Come back in about a day or two. I should have the correspondence ready by then.
Good, good. And I limp slightly as I turn to go out the door.
Wait. Hang on. She reaches behind her into a chest. Starts counting up some stuff. For your travels, lass. And hands you a pouch.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting any sort of reward, though.
It's not the fact you are expecting a reward, lass, it's that you warned us at all.
I'll, until we know what's going on fully, or until you wish to make the announcement, I won't say much in public.
It's fair enough, lass.
I do need to go get some rest and regroup, though.
You're going over to the Smoke Dragon. Let Harold. Let Harold know. He'll probably know. He has connections. He might be also able to help you.
I've met him before.
Yeah, you've met me before. You met them.
Yeah,
Give him some shit for me, eh?
will do. And Ara gives a respectful bow again and makes her way out. Going to find the others at this point.
Others, you've just come back from collecting your hard-earned monies, which you totally, well, 3 of you totally earned. 1 of you just, got mutilated multiple times. He did nothing for that. But, you got your platinum. And, what are you doing now? Others? Yeoman? Okay.
So,
Nala?
Hello.
I was last session.
where
I
are,
already
are
went
we
to
there
the
with them?
No.
inn.
Yeah, you 3 were there with Yeoman to get the money for the quest.
Right.
Ara went
Ara-
alone.
Ara basically vanished after landing.
And I think Faith already went to the inn to look for rooms, to look if there was an inn. I'm not sure.
It's
Yeah, I
just,
think
I don't-
we stopped off at the inn, got like stuff situated, and then we left.
It's
no,
possible.
you went there first and then got yourself
Oh, did
situated.
we? Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we are situated.
So,
Um,
you arrive at the Smoke Dragon.
what time of day is it? It's like midday, early, late? I don't remember what time.
Um,
Spat out by the bird.
It'd be duskish now.
Yeah, I'll probably just go back to the inn, wait to kind of get a idea of what we're wanting to do, split up the money properly, eat, rest, and then the next day I'll.
Oh, hey, you managed to get back, did ya?
Yeah, more or less.
Well, there's your friends. I never expected, one of you to make it back anyway. That was Mill's mission was suicide anyway.
Some, not all, unfortunately.
Oh shit, you lost people, didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh, here you go, mate.
unfortunately.
Chucks you an ale,
Appreciate it.
3 gold.
Figured as much. I put the money. Fucking free gold with this.
It's expensive. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know, I'm
especially ale.
not even fucking.
What give you a whole fucking gallon?
He just slides a keg across the table.
Well, you say that, and
What did you forget to pay last time we were here?
I mean, I don't know whether or not I pay half the time, honestly. Like, I'm just so strapped for cash, it's so difficult to find the money.
100 platinum, enough for a plate mail suit of armor.
I've got
Yeah, stack
250. I've got 254 platinum.
That's enough for.
Barely enough to,
That's enough for plate.
Yeah,
barely
speaking of
enough
which-
to survive.
You said it's dusk, yeah?
Yeah.
Rip, that's good, Mara. Alright.
Mhm.
Oh, I was. Hang on. As you enter.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
You are met with familiar eyes.
As in plural or like one person with 2 eyes?
As in, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw? There's a fat 13.
You are struck with a very recent and familiar sense of dread as this man's eyes lock with yours, his pupils split, and irises burn a red.
Romantic scum. Calm down. Calm down, Greyheart.
This would be a great time for the tavern's front door to just slam open.
Jendak is like
Oh.
armed and equipped and ready to fucking throw down.
You see
Oh,
as
like Renila.
you see as Harold just whinges and shifts his head. Takes a deep breath. Sorry about that, mate. I got issues with another person living in me. I got nothing against you personally. It's just the one in me. They don't like your kind, specifically the chromatics. Nothing against you personally. You seem like a respectable fella. But still,
And this is in the inn, correct?
Jendak just sort of grunts, doesn't say anything.
Ara and Jendak,
Mm.
you may roll history with.
I think
History?
Faith is also at the. Is Faith at that location too? It's at the inn,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All,
then-
everyone's
okay,
at the end now.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
as
Ara's-
Ara's. This is as Ara's getting in the front door.
Yeah, she's just sort of slammed the front door open as she was in a rush.
Yeah.
History check?
Yeah, history with advantage for you.
Oh, with advantage for
I think
me.
Faith would be curious about his condition in a
That is a
medical
fat
way.
10.
I yell
What
at
should I
Harold as the
roll?
door opens. The mayor passes her regards, Harold.
All
Can
right.
Oh, sorry.
What did you want to do?
Can I try and see if he's possessed or cursed?
What
You
check
know what? Can I use my divine sense?
you can?
I would like to.
You know what? I'm gonna do myself a wisdom roll here because I want to see if I sense the tension as I finally evented.
Yeah.
You see Jendak weapons drawn. He hasn't
This-
put them away yet.
I don't know. This would be like a insight. Can I at least get a?
You can read the room enough to see that something's happened and it's not good.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's a celestial fiend or undead.
You detect a slight hint of undead coming from coming from him, but it's very faint. Like it's enough there for you to register that there is something in him that is undead,
Mm-hmm.
but not to say that guy's fully undead. More like something's in him that just won't rest.
Dendak, do you sense something?
And with
Nothing's that's of our business,
your history,
which also not great.
but this does help with your divine sense as you put together the pieces of people only really bring about chromatics and metallics and no, you also detect the omens of fiend. That's fair.
I think I know that.
Yeah, but you know
With
that.
I
literally,
also
like
detect
that's
the fiend as well.
yeah, that's
Oh
half
yeah,
the
and knowledge
party.
of it, yeah. But with your divine sense and that history roll, you put together with, as I was saying before, no one really brings up chromatic or draconic, chromatic or metallic, or gem, rather than dragonkin.
Mhm.
And considering something as powerful as a dragon does have the capabilities of being very stubborn,
Okay.
you could probably guess that a dragon's living inside this man and he's been having to deal with it all his life. And so you could piece together that that's the dragon talking and not him. Sorry for the Well, mate, here you go. Anyway, on the house, and he chucks you a bottle of what appears to be of blue tinge.
The fuck?
Wait,
I have
wait,
my party
so-
members die and I'd pay 3 gold for ale. This motherfucker gets a bottle for free.
Sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Okay, I feel like
Apparently.
Norman had some sort of tab.
Oh no, he.
More than likely.
Oh yeah, he forgot to pay for stuff last time he was here, mate.
It's not my fault no one noticed me leave.
Could I ask something?
Hmm?
Does remove curse end possession?
No.
DM's discretion.
Okay.
Does it say end
Is
possession?
slightly different from curse.
Depends on if it's classified as a curse or not. Does not end curse possession
No, it doesn't.
according to his description.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Um,
something that would be interesting to try though, but
Yeah.
I can't do it yet.
Fireball.
On the same, yeah, now that that's dealt with, as I said, may have passed her regards, Harold. I need to sit and talk with my companions here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Might be in town for a few days and doing a bit of hunting work, depending on what the mayor has for me.
That's fine enough. They joining the guild or am I having to charge them for rooms?
I'll cover their rooms for now.
All right. Again,
We'll
sorry,
worry about the guild details later.
not me talking. Well, that was Greha. They're a bitch.
What's up?
Hey, no, you need to learn fucking respect, mate, alright? You're living in my head rent free. The least you can do is show some fucking decorum. Sorry about that.
If it makes you feel better, Jendak, you're not the first dragon he's gotten angry with.
Oh, you met another jet. You met another dragon, did you?
You could say that.
Oh, which one? I probably know him.
Let's just say bloodlines are not something that you want to mess with.
Bloodlines, that narrows it down.
There's a family in the which league am I from?
Natusian.
There's a family in the Natesian League that has a bloodline of dragons.
His
If you
one
can
of
piece it-
his eyes slit and turned that
you can
red
piece it
again.
together from that, then you can guess. But otherwise, it's best not to ask further.
So old Senzaimon's finally got someone on a quest, eh? Poor bugger.
I'd say that.
You're in for a treat, mate. You're in for a fucking treat.
Anyway, I dropped down a platinum piece. Just prepare some dinner, please.
Easy enough. Alright. He shifts over, goes back behind the bar.
And I get
Starts
to sit with
making
the rest of the party finally.
Yep.
Are you still holding your weapons, Jendak?
He has put his hammer away. His shield is still firmly gripped.
I apologize for that. I probably should have warned you.
I mean, no one would have suspected that that's the reaction. Well, I should have. I should
He
have known
doesn't
better.
suspect you for anything
Should have
else.
expected more.
He's not the kind that would sell you out if you had a name on your, a price on your head. Anyway, there's some stuff that I need to bring up with the rest of you. But first, how'd everything go? Looking at the party, how'd the meeting with the guild, quest giver go?
Pretty good. I'll pull out the big sack of cash, slump it on the table and start counting out.
I think we divided up last session, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is when it actually happened.
One for you, and one for me, and one for Jendak, and one for me, and then one for Nyla, and one for me, and one for Faith,
How
and
did
one
you
for me,
know?
and one for
That's-
me, and one for
that's
me.
That's a good way to lose fingers, I will say.
How about well, Yorman's been here before, but are the three of you settling in fine? I don't know if you've been here before.
You have
I
I
believe
don't
Faith has been here
think
before.
so.
none of you have been here before. You guys decided to cross the map at a different, cross the continent at a
Yeah.
different alleyway.
How
Sounds
have
about right.
how have the townsfolk been to us? That's you new ones.
I
Well,
sort of just gesture out towards what I just copped.
they were surprised when you came falling from the sky. Apart from that, they paid you no mind. Apart from Harold, but Harold has issues and he's dealing with them, and he's
It
trying at
shows.
least.
These
Yeah.
people are very discreet, and it's almost to the point that it is concerning.
I'm surprised Nyla didn't try to push you into a guard.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she tried.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure she did try to throw her under the cart when we fell.
Nyla throws a pebble at Faith.
Mm-hmm. Where is she getting
Does it
that?
hit?
I had pockets full of pebbles just
Roll
in
a
case.
fucking attack roll, I dare
Her
you.
one spell is conjure pebble.
Right, right.
That is a spell, though, so.
Well, I'm glad that all things are fine. Don't worry about your costs tonight. I'll cover that, and then, as you
Alright,
heard,
you really don't have to do that. I can cover it myself.
sit down,
by
shut
own
up. I'm
voice.
paying for it.
You
That's a
get
hand axe you attacked with.
It's the equivalent of throwing a pebble.
Okay.
I don't know if throwing a pebble you should get a +8.
Yeah. Seriously, Faith, just ignore it for now. As you might have heard from Harold, that we, or at least me and Yorman. Actually, I don't know if Yorman ever joined the guild properly. We're different parts of the guild. Me and Omar were hunters here. We went guild to guild hunting. At least that's how I met him. And yeah. Anyway, I went to speak with the mayor. She is preparing a letter for me to take to the capital. So I'd suggest we take a few days to relax and maybe figure out what's going on. It might be an idea to consider what Harold said about the guild, though. Potentially joining up. It could be better protection. All
Do
things
you
considered.
know
Where's the
much about that
capital?
cornfield? Okay. Oh, sorry. What
I
did you
can't
say?
say too much, at least not. And glancing around.
There are a handful of adventures around, yeah.
Actually, I have passive 17. I probably could have just said that. Yeah. Glancing around a little, I can't say too much in public, as it's best not to until it's been confirmed. But the mayor is now aware a lot more of what's going on with that cornfield.
That place is really odd.
If you couldn't see the dead, then you have no real reason to say it's odd.
I did see something, I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. At best, this town maybe has, and I sort of lean in a bit more into the table to all of them. At best, this town maybe has a few weeks left, maybe a month. Just
For
based on
what?
how quickly it spread.
I don't follow.
To the best of my knowledge, and I'm doing a history on these rifts in essentially reality. Okay, I've got a rough gist.
Yeah.
To the best of my knowledge, they're basically, and I get out a piece of paper. This side is our reality. This side is another sort of reality or plane of existence. And then I scrunch the paper up. They're essentially crossing over, colliding in a sense.
We know
won't-
what plane? Just
We're not sure.
another one of these ones?
I
Would I
don't-
know much about planes? I assume not.
Well, it depends. Have you
What's
ever
your
flown
oath? Winner?
Winter. I'm
Roll-
not a watches.
Roll me, say, Arcana.
one? You did
Uh,
travel a bit.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
I've
that
been around a couple of times, maybe
Yeah, that's
more.
why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying Arcana, because you're from the Shogunate, which is known for having a portal
and a realm tear to the elemental plane of fire at the capital.
Okay.
You know that there you can have a rough guess that playing that cornfield was tearing into was the Shadowfell.
So I I unscrunch the map that was scrunched up, and I mark the shogunate, and I write down fire, like
Yeah.
fire plane,
Yeah.
and then I write down where you said the Shadowfell was, and I write Shadowfell, and
Yeah.
so do we have to go around and close them? Why is this our job?
It's not.
I look at Faith. Why is this our job?
I feel like the people of the towns should be more concerned about this issue, but it seems, well, it seems like just an
There's a
everyday occurrence to
reason-
them.
There's a reason it hasn't been said, if it helps.
There's you would also know from that Arcana check, you know,
Mm.
these things also
roll
did happen everywhere, including in the Shogunate. Sometimes small ones, sometimes big ones, and with your
Is
living
the
in the
metaphor for climate change?
and from your living in the mountain,
Mhm.
realm tears would happen, a lot, but none would linger on too long.
Okay.
They'd last for about maybe, I don't know, an hour or two, most a day.
Mhm.
A realm tear opening and being open like this to encompass an area that long, you don't know how long that realm tear's been open, and it doesn't show. And if what RS says is true, that thing ain't closing. It needs to be closed.
How
Oh,
would
well,
we
keep your
close
voices
one of
down.
those?
Who do we go and see about finding a way to close it then? If
That's
this is what we're going to do.
that's why we're getting the letter.
Yeah.
So we need someone's permission to save people's lives. That is fantastic.
We need
There's
some
more
kind of
to it than just that.
arcane thread and someone can just sew it back up.
Well, that's not entirely unreasonable.
What I hated about the Shogunate, there's all this red tape you have to go through just to help people.
Understand this is the reason we are going to have to go to the capital is because Westven does not have much in the way of magical capability.
We need
Yeah,
a
I
hub.
understand.
The letter will get us an audience with the I don't know, king, queen.
Yeah, you would know it's a
Mayor.
king.
Yep. We'll get
He
us an
said-
audience with the king.
Please, shocking.
Now, greeting that king, we are going under the guise I've always been under, as well as the rest of you. We may need to come up with names that keep you out of trouble if you feel like that is a problem for you.
Also a group name.
Yes.
The Mighty Nine. I'm kidding.
There's
Mighty
6 of
Five.
you.
The
Look,
Fantastic
you've got-
Five.
Exactly.
I'm going to say safely, you've got maybe 2 days to relax, think about things. Just get your stuff together. I'm going to be just around town for the next few days while I get things in order. I need to put in an order for a bit more ammo and such, so that'll take me, well, within those 2 days, 48 hours. And then we'll have to be on our way. Is that fine?
Hi. Well, we don't have much of a choice.
How long will we be staying? I would like to get a better suit of armor.
A couple days.
And that might take a couple days to get fitment.
We can,
Yes,
we can
I'll
leave once everyone's ready, but obviously don't take longer than a week. That's all I'm saying.
think I'll come along with you, Jendak. I'm curious about what this town has to offer.
We could probably pay extra to get it rushed, so.
I would also like to get some studded leather.
No, you don't get fucking nothing.
Hey, what the fuck? It's just studded leather. It's not even magical. It'll not pay for it. Fuck you. You know, I'm gonna buy up all the heavy armor they have just so you don't get any.
All right. Well, Harold's going to bring you
Yeah.
all dinner in a bit.
I'll fucking carry it.
I'm going to go get some walk, and please, I promised we wouldn't cause a panic in this town, so don't say anything of this convo. At least not till the mayor themselves has said something. wish to
quick
have.
question, Dimmy.
Hi.
Um, were Dragonborn one of those rare races that are really uncommon to find, or am I remembering wrong?
Dragonborn are one of those rare races that are really uncommon to find.
Okay.
Can you remember the mayor's name too quickly?
Lady Omri Huss.
Can I get that written down?
Does Jendak know that?
Yes.
Okay. He doesn't do anything to stop to look less presentable. I'm just saying, just for me.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you. That's.
That's in Celestial.
Sorry, I can't read God.
I can understand that.
I'll have you know I can only read
Same.
Common, Elvish, Infernal, and Sylvan.
Oh, imagine not being able to read Draconic.
Look, I'm still working on it. We've been over this.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think I'm going to be vanishing around the town for the next few days?
I totally forgot that my CPU arrived.
Nice. You got an actual capable computer.
No, it's a CPU. I don't have the rest of the parts yet.
I'll give
Huh?
me time to figure that out. But yeah, so at this point, Ara is going to get up from the table. She's already paid for your dinner. That'll be delivered in a moment. And she's going to walk right out that front door again.
Jendak
Anything
has
even
an
open?
early night.
Okay. I just realized something, so I'll have to do that.
What's that? We missed a combat. Oh, it's
We missed a
crazy.
scene? I don't know.
No, I didn't record.
Oh,
I am not reading all of that.
No, I'll just have to download the VOD.
Okay.
I know, I did record some shit. I think I just stopped it.
Just download the VOD.
I'll download
got the
VOD.
wrong macros hooked up, fam.
Got F1 and F2. What a
What's
name.
your problem?
F
They're
button
right next to each other. You
sucked.
could easily fuck.
Gotta get some of those G keys. Get a stream deck. Get good.
I mean, I could. I don't want to. I'm
gonna
poor.
roll a stealth check to see if I vanish out the front door. If your passive is lower than that, I vanish out the front door.
It is. My passive is a 9.
Yeah. It seems to me that the paladins both have negative wisdom.
So yeah, what are the rest of you doing? I guess at this point, you said early night, I think. But
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
You gonna enjoy your blue bottle?
Yeah, I'll go to my room and I'll have a sippy sip.
I think
You're
Faith
fine.
is going to go on
Mm.
an evening walk around town just to sort of mentally map out the place a little.
Yeah, you can do that. Faith has a lovely walk. Um,
Could I look for some places I would like to go the next day?
yeah, sure. Roll me an investigation.
Oh, my investigation ain't good.
Invest-
Hey, I'm looking for places that sell armor, an apothecary, or any place that would sell magical items.
So there's the
And
Raven Skull.
Okay.
Did that land?
Oh no, that didn't land. That just dropped you off.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say. what
Yeah,
the
okay,
fuck?
then
It landed in the town, but it still fucking vomited us out. That's kind of.
Or like
Yeah.
a doctor's place or anything, you know of the sort. And the last thing I'm looking for is any religious organizations in this town.
how do I? Well, I need to deal with something.
I love technical issues.
No, it's a follow bot.
Oh, I had one of those earlier too. Actually, the exact same message.
Yeah,
You're
it's the
special enough to
same.
get a follow bot.
Yeah, same person.
No, a different person, but oh well. I mean, it's probably the same person who made the bots, but still.
How do I ban?
You want me to do it?
Done.
Okay, you figured it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow them.
Don't. It's a scam. They'll get your IP.
Mhm.
So, apart from that, you see this lovely bathhouse.
Okay.
Um,
You also see this you see the smithy. S-
Smithy, okay.
Yeah, you see a smithy. And
Okay.
you find a nice park. It's got some candles lit up.
Park.
Walk around.
Some candles lit up. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything notable about the park?
It has trees
It
and
has
a
trees,
park.
lovely.
It also has a It also has one of those, for the current time, steel wrought benches that you can sit at.
Wow, I've
That's
never sat on
very
one of these.
advanced. It's very advanced.
Faith just sits on it and then realizes how cold it is.
Yeah, surprisingly still warm. Like
Still warm, but someone sat on it recently.
you don't know, but it feels like a good seat. It's made out of iron. It's probably bad, but all good.
You know what? Faith thinks this is a good place to say a little prayer to Adiris. She's gonna take out her censer, she's gonna light it, and she's gonna say a little prayer. And it's a quiet one, so I don't need to say it. Faith says in her head, I hear you. Who? Mother Adiris, is that. Are you coming? Who is coming? In in chains. I Your voice is fading. Be wary of the chains. I will be wary of the chains. I be wary of the chains. I understand.
Hear silence.
Faith, still carrying her lit censer, returns back to the inn, leaving a trail of the incense behind her, I suppose.
As you do, you would normally hear crickets and other such nighttime noises. You hear silence. Not even your heart beating in your ear. You don't even hear that. You feel it, but you hear
When-
nothing. You open the tavern door. That waft of food hits your nose, and suddenly your sense of hearing is returned to you.
Faith, seeing that she is returned safely, she clasps her hands together and says a silent thank you to Adiris before going to her room.
Oh, don't you want to? Okay. No,
I hope at least one of you is eating how good.
Who's
Sure
next
Norman
on the
will
chopping
be
block?
roast.
Wait,
Uh,
is this the day that we fell, or is this the next day?
Day you
Same day.
fell.
Oh, okay.
It's the night you
I
fell,
wasn't-
technically.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure if this was happening in the morning, because I'm like, I want to go look for armor too. Why did we just, why did
Yeah,
you
no,
just
no,
get left
no, no, no.
behind?
This is what's
Okay.
happening before anyone sleeps at night.
I'm just resting you now. But you can do whatever you like. Just let me know when the day's over. Let's go with Gendak. You chug that bottle. Your breath
I
feels
don't chug it. I quietly drink it.
as you take sips. Your breath feels slightly sparkier as when you let go of the bottle. You feel slightly, only slightly. The next time you use your draconic breath,
Uh huh.
get 3d6.
Oh.
As you have just finished drinking a bottle of dragon's breath for lightning.
Cool. Please make a note of it here.
Yes, please do, and then remind me when I eventually forget that you drunk that bottle of lightning.
Yeah. You say 3d6?
Yes, 3d6.
Okay.
Nyla, what are you doing? Being a little menace?
He's just with Gender.
Okay. You have a nice evening with Jendak.
If she wants some, she can have some.
Nyla needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And down the thing. Oh.
Oof.
Down it like a champion.
This child drinking all the grown men under the table.
It's like putting your tongue on a D battery.
Great.
It tastes like one of those Switch cartridges.
Lithium.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. No, because they've got that.
They got
'Cause
salt and
didn't-
vinegar, yeah, I know.
Yeah, Nintendo put a special coating on the Switch cartridges, so when kids ate them, it tasted like absolute shit.
They
Yeah.
would spit it out.
Their absolute
think it's
biggest mistake
hilarious.
was telling people that that's what they did.
So it made everybody want to lick them.
Well, of course.
To be fair, though, if a bunch of random people start licking them and be like, "It tastes like shit," be like, "What are you putting on this, huh? What are these chemicals? You're just
We
gonna
have
kill
a
us."
tendency to get very off topic fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, that's my bad.
Alright, it's all good. So next time you exhale, which is probably shortly afterwards, a bolt of lightning shoots out from your mouth, as is normal. You're fine, but whatever was in a
Roll it to hit. Let's see if it's me because she's probably looking at me.
okay.
Milo is
Are
now
you
part of that.
looking at Jendak when you're down in this bottle?
Probably would be.
Okay, Jendak, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I imagine this comes out like a burp. Like she downs it and just burps
Mhm.
and just bam.
Yeah.
She does like the
Okay.
most innocent smile after and just burps.
I think it
Or-
hits.
Do you wish to put your shield in front of it so you succeed? And take half.
I don't think my shield would be equipped in this situation, so I don't think I could.
Okay. Please roll me 3d6. Nyla.
Does he not have resistance to electric
I do.
lightning
He
damage?
does. You take
I take
5 lightning
5
damage
damage.
as she burps a mini shock of lightning at you.
That would have killed a peasant, I'm just saying.
It would have.
Why do they keep serving this?
Why
Yeah,
would
you
give it
think
away
you
for
think OSHA
free?
would have come down and said something?
OSHA doesn't exist in a magic world, man.
That's what you think.
Want to bet?
OSHA's magic is
Guys,
don't
I
use
know what we're
anything
gonna do
above
today.
5th level, otherwise we send you to magic prison, and then you can't cast any spells again.
About that.
Right, so you hit me with a lightning bolt from your mouth, and Jendak, like, because the
Kinda
nature of
tickles.
lightning is it
Yeah.
seizes your muscles.
Yeah.
There's not so much seizing as it is like almost it naturally causes like he's almost like self-grounded, so the electricity just goes down to his legs and dissipates into the floor.
Yeah. It's like putting your hands on one of those jockey orbs that make your hair stand on end. Basically that.
Orbs.
I have one of them, a plasma orb.
Yeah.
I think I threw it out.
That's fair.
You
Well,
monster.
It feels like that. So we're gonna do that. That's gonna be a bit left off. Ara, what would you like to do apart from go on your own?
Ara's gone with the wind.
All right, Ara's gonna go
We went to the
hunting.
bathhouse, basically.
Ara's gonna get to the bathhouse. You cross Faith on your path there. Go in and
No,
have.
no, no. I go in. Faith might see me go in, but that's
Yeah, that's what's
Faith's
happening. That's what's happening. Ara, you
Just
obviously
wanted the
have
prices.
a good time.
Yeah.
Get some well-deserved stress worked out of you. There is a massage.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Does
it.
Is
have
it
a
a
happy ending?
massage with quotation marks around it?
Does it
That's
have
up to
a
Ara.
happy ending?
That's up to Ara.
She's paying
Does
for
it
the
have a
full-
sad ending?
Look, she's paying for the
It's also up to Ara.
Look, if you happen to see a masseuse sneaking out of the tavern tomorrow morning, don't be surprised.
So you're bringing the masseuse out from the whorehouse to the tavern.
Look, it is a bathhouse with a massage parlor.
You can call it
And
that.
when he finishes his
With
shift,
quotation marks.
he might get to come home for a bit.
You mean Monsieur?
Yes,
Masseuse is female.
thank you. I forgot the actual terms.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
Masseuse and Monsieur, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
wait. I mean, it could be a masseuse. You don't know.
Correct, I don't know.
Dr. Masseuse?
It's just you said he and then said masseuse.
Do you want me to ask my mother, who is a qualified therapeutic masseuse?
No. You
Yeah.
Yes, if
All right,
she
hang
were
on,
messaging
1 minute.
you,
We're gonna
Oh,
gonna
fuck
do
no.
it.
don't.
Dude,
God, this is like time we
We
got
I don't
just
want your
hear-
mom
Alright,
to know
we're
how
back.
weird we are.
We just hear her like yelling in the background. And
What the fuck do you
Okay, she
mean?
apparently really likes Jeremy, so we'll be fine.
This is as bad as the time we got fucking Zach's mother to answer with Viagra, get rid of a headache, which surprisingly was yes.
Yeah, that sends all the blood flow from your brain to your penis.
Oh no,
Winning.
Headaches
All right,
are
okay.
head
Reality
prescription,
resets
Viagra
itself
is
here
like-
now.
Anyway, yeah. So look, Ara comes back late at night.
That's fine.
She's refreshed. I just need
Very
a
refreshed.
rough
Bet she is.
price for the night. Assuming that the plat probably covers it.
That will cover it. Yeah.
Depends how cheap of a masseuse you're getting.
It's not illegal if you do it in front of a scry orb.
Yeah, so she
Alright.
comes back late. Whether Harold's awake or not doesn't matter. She goes to her room with a person of questionable gender.
That's fair. That's up to you. You two have a lovely evening. And they proceed to leave.
Yeah, you
After
could
you fall
probably
asleep.
call this pure anger.
Yeah,
Look, Omar's gone.
that's
Ara's
fine.
angry.
Yeah,
Who else is gonna have angry sex with now?
yeah, that's fine.
I just want to know. Okay, I have one question. And that's
Okay.
it. Does this guy or girl or whatever the following morning run out of there?
That actually depends on the Constitution saving throw. A Constitution-based performance check on your part.
I mean, I can just do intimidation if you want, but sure. Performance.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know if that's the right one.
Let me get that up. You know what? I'm gonna burn that inspiration I don't have.
Have one of mine.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
take
it's fine.
you roll yourself a d6.
Hmm?
Roll yourself
Best
a
you can do
d6.
is a 12.
Comments. or
11's not bad.
Look,
I mean, you
They
say
they
best
have
you
a
with
good
what?
enough. They have a good time.
did you use your inspiration on a
You mean, did you use fake rolls for a fake thing happening in a fake game? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you did.
you got a problem with that?
He has a good time.
Say it's jealous?
I think maybe your partner has a good time. You, on the other hand,
What you
were
need to say is I
dealt.
blew off enough steam that night.
The person rolled a natural 20, man.
That's fine.
You're passed out. When you wake up, they're not there.
Enough steam was blown off. That's all that matters. Moving on to the next morning.
Yeoman, did you want to do anything that night?
Eat,
He
drink,
also
sleep.
wants to get a happy massage.
No, I'm quite alright.
I think his dommy mommy wouldn't approve.
Alright. I thought you meant Ara for a second. I'm like, when did that happen?
No, I'm not talking about
That's
Ara.
pretty rich coming from you, Jendak.
What?
Don't you have a mummy of your own?
Mummy, no. A woman in my life that I respect and am devoted to? Yes. Mummy? No.
You know, if you want to say that about your mother,
Look, it's
more
the
power
same
to you.
thing.
Okay. Alright, so you do that. Next morning comes.
Mhm.
Thanks for your patronage. Again, I wanted to apologize for any misunderstandings last night. Didn't mean it.
Hard to forget about it when you don't stop bringing it up.
Problem, mate. Here you go. Just,
Gonna give him more expensive alcohol for free.
Do I add another 3d6? No.
you get a bottle. That's you just get a bottle. There's liquid in it.
Okay, cool. I pocket the bottle.
Cool. Pocket the bottle. Food is provided for you based on Ara does. Day is yours.
Oh, blacksmith.
Yeah, blacksmith.
All right. Got blacksmith crew. Anyone else doing anything apart from blacksmithing?
No, I'll go at the end because there's a few things I have to do.
Oh yeah, I'm looking. I'm going with Jendag, I believe.
You know where the blacksmith is, Faith, so you will take them.
Yes, yes.
Hell yeah.
You arrive there and see this this ash antique woman smacking a hammer on an anvil, holding a blade with bare hands. How can I help you?
Is she fetish bait again? I mean, I think.
You can't say that to people.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hey, I was
I
out of
can't
character.
say human. They're rare. Has to be something else.
Okay.
How can I
I'm
help
in
you?
the market for some plate mail.
Plate?
Something a bit sturdier. Yes.
Regular old plate, or do you want something special?
If the special option is available, I'll take the special option, whatever that might be.
Special options always available. It's just it's more expensive. Your budget.
All the money I have is my budget. 166 platinum.
Just get your regular plate. I can get that to you.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, regular plates, 1,500 GP.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
You should say what mountain plate is.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That'll get you a regular plate, sweetheart. Got your measurements?
No. Do you take trade as well?
Trade, I do.
Well,
What do
what
you
is
got?
this special feature first? Before I go and give my items over for it. Like, what does it do? Is it a transformer?
Ever
You
heard
turn
of
into a
Bend your bones and snap your spine.
cake.
well, it's
No, it
just
just makes the sound.
it's a very special kind of metal that I've got. I've only got a short supply of it, but should have enough for a suit of armor. It'll it's very resistant to getting smacked front on.
That is my goal. So I
What's your
pull
next-
out the 166 platinum and I put that on the table. And then I pull out the failed experiment wand. I'm like, this is a magic wand.
I can see that.
Nyla will also put an extra 16 platinum on the table.
So full plate is 1,500.
Yep.
Yep.
So 150 flat.
I thought
You
you
can-
would have that already, Jendak.
What?
They have
50.
Well, yeah. What armor do you have now? Can you?
I have chainmail.
have
Don't
chainmail.
look at my icon for that. My icon is like what he
Okay.
would wear.
I thought
Yeah.
we got a bunch of platinum. I have 166
did,
platinum. I
you
thought I'd
guys
have the
Yeah.
same amount
Yeah.
as.
So.
Yeah.
But it costs 150 platinum for just the
Like
regular.
the standard.
Oh, okay. Oh, he wanted magic. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want this special shit they're talking about because you can't offer me special shit and then tell me I don't have enough money for it.
How
Doesn't
much
work that way.
extra does it need for this?
I don't know. They haven't told me.
They take a look at the wand and just chuck it back to you. I'm not interested in magic items. What do you got?
I pull out my. Hang on, I might be able to actually afford this. I have gems. I pull out. Oh, I need to really mark which ones are blue. Aquamarine is blue. I think that
Yeah.
do be. I
You
think
got
that's the
amethyst
Nyla
ones,
gave.
which are purple.
Yeah. I put 7 amethysts on the table.
Hmm.
Mm.
Takes a closer look at them. Check.
They're not bad, good size. They're also uncut though.
They're uncut. Yeah. All
I
right.
think so. They're mined from the Dragon's Hoard, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A thunder
Yeah, get much
egg.
purer than that.
She
Still not sold?
takes about 6 of them, and all the plat.
Okay.
Just
I
about covered it.
I pushed the 1 amethyst forward. Like, you might as well take all 7. I'm not gonna hold on to 1 extra one. You don't get my aquamarine, and his eyes flash a little bit. Like, not that it was on the table, not that it was discussed or she even knew he had, but he says it anyway.
All right. I'm not gonna take your aquamarine.
Delete my amethysts. Goodbye.
The next encounter. Now, do you have any
Any
amethysts? If so-
any particular day you want this done by, or just get it
As
done?
soon as possible. I think you're also gonna get a request from that one, and probably that one, but they can wait.
All
And
right.
Jendek just nods.
Take this amethyst as the rush chocolate.
Sounds like a plan.
That will make you some armor.
Cool.
Faith.
Okay. So when you said you aren't interested in magic items, does that mean you don't sell magic items?
I don't sell magic items.
I see.
I don't buy them. That's not my trade. Got a license to make weapons and armor. That's all.
I understand. Okay. Well, I imagined you're already inundated with the commission for the plate mail. I was going to commission the same thing. Would that be all right?
You got enough material to make one special plate. I can make a regular one.
Yes, I was just looking for regular plate at this point, but perhaps I will come back at a later time. There is some other shopping I wish to do.
Alright, so as long as you get me your measurements.
Absolutely.
Also stay there because I need to be measured.
You know what? While Jendak's being measured up, I guess Faith will too.
She gets out this,
Nyla will actively growl and Jandak is getting measured.
she looks at you. Doesn't pay you
She's
any
seen it all
mind.
before. She's seen some dragon titty before.
Doesn't really
That's
pay any
her
mind.
dragon titty.
Dragging these titties across your face.
You mark off 150 plat faith as if
I
you're
need to mark off on my plan as well.
I'm not placing the commission yet. I wanted to check out. Did I ever end up finding
magic
a
item,
religious organization or
like a church or something.
like a
A temple?
church or a
Even
temple? Yeah.
altar,
There's
anything
a temple.
There's
It's more of a
temple too.
communal temple, but it's not like
Um,
majorly devoted to any god apart from
okay.
the big 3. But there's like small shrines everywhere.
I see.
Um,
And I'm trying to think. Is there like a doctor's office in this place? Like anyone who'd be considered a
a
healer? I
physician.
suppose. A physician, yes.
That'd be rolling me a streetwise.
Okay. What is that again?
Yeoman,
Is it
you got
in-
business with this woman while we're doing all this forge stuff.
Oh yeah, I just want to see if I can get my leather upgraded to studded leather. And if you've got anything fancy, I'll always take a look.
Is Streetwise investigation or
No, you should have like a Streetwise.
You should have a streetwise skill.
Charisma.
It's charisma.
Yeah,
I
third
don't
from the
think
bottom.
manually added them.
yes, it is.
I have not added
don't
that
believe
yet,
it's
no.
high.
Do you not have dis?
As just said, don't think it was manually added to everyone.
It wasn't added to the new people yet.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah, I'll just add it to all of them.
We'll make. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Looking for a physician. I'll ask the smithy, I guess.
Ask Ara.
For
Oh, what are you saying about Ara and the physician?
A physician? Don't really have one.
I'm
Best
looking
we got's the
to
shrine.
shop for medical supplies. Do you think they would have that?
Maybe? I don't know. I deal with steel.
I understand. I'll check out the temple.
Now stay there. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Pulls your arm up. Starts measuring you. Nice.
Fuck.
Alright.
This thing on my head doesn't come off, by the way. Sorry.
I figured that was a horn.
Yeah. I have a lot of people thinking it's some kind of headdress.
No, it's a horn.
Oh, I'm
Literally.
glad someone knows what it is.
I've got tiefling friends. It's not hard.
I feel kind of left out. I'm the only one that doesn't have horns now. What the fuck?
Yeah, you are.
Fuck to be you.
Ask
Yeah.
have to ask your genie mum. I don't know. Mum, can I have horns
I'll
too?
get the ability to wish back just to wish to have horns. Yeah.
Mum, all
Yeah,
my
you can
friends
ask your
have
I dream of
horns.
genie.
You know what? Maybe I'll just use all my money to buy a magical headpiece that is horns. Like,
Alright.
you know, I need some more magical items, obviously.
Alright, so that one's almost going to take a little bit, but the rush order, I can get it to you in about 4 days. Your one's pretty stock standard. I might have something in stock for you right now. And you're what? Another set of plate. Should be a week.
Yes. Okay. Well, since you know what, it seems like I won't be able to buy anything at another place. I'll just, place the commission now.
Yeah. Pay your money. Yeoman, obviously you pay your money for your studded leather, and you get your studded leather now.
Hell yeah.
They have that in stock.
Am I? Oh yeah. Sweet. If possible, I'll hand in my.
Now
gold
I'm
leather
back
or
to
get
being
it
almost
upgraded or
broke.
whatever.
Hand in your leather to upgrade to studded.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at your leather.
See if it's actually worth
Oh, would I be able to would I be able to sell my old armor?
You can sell your chainmail, but part of the plate is the fact that on top
It's
of
going to be turned into it. Okay, yeah.
No, it's not going to be turned into it. Rather than
Like,
usually
it's like a
you would
solid
know
piece over chainmail.
it's solid over
Yeah.
chain.
Okay,
So you'd
okay.
still keep your chainmail. You just have plate on top of that.
Oh,
chain.
it's like
It is just
upgrading
now
it. Okay.
incorporated part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
The chainmail is like the things that go in between like the big plates of metal.
In the segments of plate. If you have a look at your armor on your actual character art, that's all chain, not all plate.
Yeah.
Because doing that takes a lot, and it's very bad for mobility. Ara, what are you doing?
They're done.
Yeah, they're done. They're done. All of them are done. Unless Nala wanted something. Nala, do you want something?
Nyla doesn't need armor.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be going by there a little bit later in the day, so not with them, but
Yep.
First things first, wake up. A bit later than them. They're probably all gone by this point.
Yeah. You see
Uh,
that there is breakfast next to you.
That's fine. Did Harold just come in?
Nah, it's like gently placed next to you so as to not wake. It's cold,
No.
like it's been there for a
That's
while.
Yeah, no. Eat it regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice gesture. We'll head out. First things first, got to go to the mayor,
Hmm.
as we did have a slight agreement. Yeah, I head into the mayor's office, wait in the reception. Lady from yesterday, I assume, is there again.
Hello.
Hello again.
Yes. Speak up, dearie. I can't hear you.
Hello again.
Oh, hello. Lady Anne Marie. Said you'd come by today.
I'm just collecting that letter. Yes.
Hold on. I've got it here somewhere. She looks on her desk. There's nothing on it apart from that letter, and she's still having trouble finding it. Poor woman.
I approach and gently sort of tap. Is this it?
Oh, yes. Here you go, dearie.
I let her pass it to me, so she
Yeah.
still feels like she's doing a lot here.
She said to perhaps come by either tomorrow or the end of the week. She would like to at least pay for travel or help pay for travel expenses.
I will not. Of course. We have to do a few things in town anyway.
Come back anytime, dearie.
Thank you.
God
You have
bless.
been lovely.
She smiles, and as she finishes knitting that scarf, it's all done.
And with that, I'll be on my way to my next location.
Yeah.
So I go through Westtown?
Westven.
Westven, yes.
Yeah.
I go through Westven today. I collect a few supplies before I go by the smithy.
Oh yeah.
I assume by this point the others have left.
Yep.
Or do I see them walking? I don't know how much time has passed, so don't know how long they were there getting measured up and whatnot.
Yeah,
so-
they were getting measured up, so it depends on how long you want to meander around.
Cool. I'm gonna just miss them.
That's fine.
Yep. I head in a little bit after they've left. I wait and just look around, see if the Smith's here. She's
Yeah, she's still there. She's still working. It's only been.
she was busy last time as well, so I just wait a moment.
Hello, how can I help you?
Do you remember last time I was here? I showed you a few molds for a couple things.
Yep.
Specifically my musket and.
Oh, I think I've got
the
them.
ammunition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to put in a small order for a few more. I can assist in doing it if it'll take the ease off whatever you're doing.
That'll
Pay for
help.
resources and such.
That'll
I did-
help. I've got a couple orders for plate mail, so that'll
Did
take me a
have-
lot of time.
I did have a curiosity for you though. Would you happen to be in possession of either one of two slightly rarer armors for people like myself? One I'm interested in is known as a hunter's coat.
Hunter's coat.
They're rather rare considering what they can do, but I figured I'd ask.
Not ringing me any bells. The coat
No, that's
sounds
fine.
like a tailor would deal with that.
The other is slightly more exotic in nature, but it is a type of light armor called brigandine armor.
Brigandine.
It's a little bit more durable than studded leather, so I was curious if you might have heard of it.
Give me a sec. I'll see what I have in stock.
If I need to collect the resources for you to do something, I can, of course.
Have a quick look at this armor.
You weren't prepared for that, were you?
No.
I assume you would have said no to the other one, since it is technically magical. That's why I specified it's rare. Brigandine is just an exotic rarity, which means it is normal. It's mundane, but it's rare.
Yeah.
And this place does get a bit more trade than, say, Frost would. Frost, yeah.
Yeah, I think we got some in stock, yeah?
I'd be interested in getting a set, at least set to my size, if that is possible.
Let me measure you.
I quite literally just stayed off my measurements, hand over anything written that I have for it already.
Alright.
We've worked together before, so
Yeah, they get your stuff ready. And it's a quick adjustment. Yeah, that should do it.
Shit.
would it be possible for me to hand off my old leather armor in exchange? I don't want anything for it. I don't want a low price or anything. Just
Get it off your hands.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. Thank you very much for it.
okay. I'm just gonna delete that leather armor from my inventory.
Yep, yeah, get your
And
brigandine. Pay for your
I'll
pay for it,
get
and
it all sorted and do the math, and then I'll do the math for my ammo as well. Which, as I said, I'll help out with that anyway. So
yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I'll do all that math in the background. Once that is sorted, I will make my way just around town in general. I'm,
Yep.
don't have much to do at the moment other than wait till the night when I meet back up with the others.
Yeah, it's fine. Have a nice meander. You eat a couple carts out with street food. Have one. It's pretty nice ramen.
Ramen,
Right.
nice.
It's rare. Yeah.
Foreign cart from the shogunate.
Yeah.
Is it by chance?
It is it's shogunate cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know what? Yeah, I will sit there and I'll ask them specifically that. Ooh, excuse me, is this cuisine of the shogunate? Are you from such a place? Did you learn there?
yes, yeah. We are from shogunate. Hi. This is from shogunate. Yes.
Then serve me up something real nice. Thank you. I mean, please, of course.
They go and serve you up something nice. I'm going to totally not look on Google what flavor ramens are pretty good.
It's fine. You can just say
You get a good
tonkatsu.
old,
It's very simple,
beef
but it's
bowl.
nice.
That's you know what? They give you I think my internet's dying. Shit.
Oh, we can hear
Never
you
mind.
just fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Hang on. They give you some tonkatsu. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sounds good.
Nice little like kenku focused. I was making it. They look like a chicken, so
Yeah. I'm going to be sitting there for probably the next few hours. So if the others happen to walk by, that's on them.
they'll walk by, pay no attention to. They're too busy.
Yeah. Back to Faith and Jorman and
Faith
Yannick and
and
I was
gang,
journeying.
what are you doing? Got measured up for
Hey.
armor.
Well, after Faith placed her commission, she's going to find the temple and she's going to see if she can find any religious folk there.
Go to the temple and you find religious folk.
Do I see anyone who would be considered like a leader, like a pastor or something?
Yes, you do. Imagine that being at a temple.
Yeah,
You find a religious leader.
I would like to talk to them. What are
Oh.
who are they? Could I have like a
General description?
general description? Yes.
I don't know. Have you earned a general description?
Have I earned it? Okay. Are my eyes working?
Are your eyes working?
You know what? I just
I mean,
Just
your
that.
hearing's not working before, so maybe your eyes have stopped.
my my eyes are working. Trust
You
me.
bump into them as you see this burly man of rotundness,
tusks
I'm-
coming out of his hippo maw as you meet this gift pasta.
Sorry. Do you happen to be the pastor here? I believe I'm looking for you. I believe I've been looking for you. I'm new here.
Hello, new here. Pasta Brumble.
Sorry? Let me turn you up, actually.
Hello, new here. I'm Pasta Brumble.
Brumbus?
Brumbus, yes.
Brumbus. Nice to meet you, Pastor Brumbus. I'm an ascetic, actually.
Hi, aesthetic. I'm Pasta
I
Brumbus.
call me Faith.
Faith. You seem to like changing your name a lot. Are you in trouble from the law, child?
No. That's a straight up fucking lie.
What did you
Um,
do, my child? Will come into confession.
no, I'm actually I'm wondering if you sold medical supplies.
Medical support. One more. He waddles up to a cabinet. Medical support. I think we've got.
When his back is turned, Faith just squeezes her eyes shut like really tight and takes like a deep breath. Oh, everything's gonna be okay.
We've got some medical supplies. He turns around. He's got this like in his massive hands. 'Cause this guy's a fucking chunker. You see this like tiny leather pouch compared to his hand size.
I'm actually a traveling medic, so I was wondering if I could purchase a medical kit off of you.
This
Such
is
as this
the
one.
only medical that we have to spare.
Oh, it's your only one, then I wouldn't
Only
deprive you
one
of
to
that.
spare.
Oh, then of course you should keep it on you.
We have another one. This is the only one we can spare.
Mm.
You can spare it, just take the fucking med kit.
I just hear like Yorvin's voice in my head.
I'm
Take
just
it,
insulted,
take it.
following you. Just I'm the devil in your head. Take it, take everything.
Okay. Well, if you can spare it, then I'd very much appreciate having it.
I
Uh,
can't have for this one, yes.
uh, how much would you like in return?
I would not like anything in return.
Oh, really? I insist.
If you must insist, I owe you donation.
I'm
It'd
going
be real
to
awkward when he asks for more money than you have.
I'm going to donate 10 gold pieces, I guess.
He takes your 10 gold pieces in his giant hands.
Wow, they look really small in your hand.
Seems a little light.
Um, well, I was wondering if I could, since I am a traveling medic, and this town doesn't seem to have a dedicated physician, I was wondering if I could perhaps set up shop here.
So you wish to come into my temple and steal my business?
Uh, I only wish
Right from
to.
underneath my brow.
That's a joke, right? I you're so you're so funny. Faith is like trembling because she cannot read this man.
His ears
Uh,
flick a little as he spots a fly with his tail.
Surely the people of this town would appreciate having someone who could at least look at their ailments and perhaps give a sound medical opinion.
What would you do with the deaf one?
Sorry, with the what did he say?
What would you do with the deaf one? You say you'll give them a sound medical.
Faith forces out like a very as real as she can laugh, but she's not good at lying, so it sounds very fake. Haha, you're so funny.
Looking at you dead
Uh,
serious.
well, if it's actually, as a matter of fact, if it's deafness caused by a curse, I can actually remove that. But if it's deafness due to like a physical malady, I do not believe I would be able to help with that.
This man just keeps looking at you. Every so often readjusting his jowls.
Let me see.
That's just fine.
Okay.
Do as you like. Go as long as you pay homage to the gods.
Okay. So I guess Faith is gonna put down like a little blanket in the temple and set up just in case. And I guess she'd have like a little sign, medical help, 5 gold pieces. It doesn't look legit at all. It looks very
I
shady,
just
but
imagine it's like the change my mind guy. It's just you at a
yes,
table with
it is exactly like that. It's like a
You
lemonade stand, but with
okay?
medical help.
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
Get 10 people today. About
Okay.
6 of them are referred to you by Pastor Brumbus because they are illiterate and cannot read your sign.
Yeah, I would like to inspect them to see what. Well, I'd like to first hear about their maladies and then try to make a
Melodies?
diagnosis.
Yeah, as you
Yes.
hear that, as you look these guys over, it's stock standard. Oh, cold, not eating enough, food, famine,
I mean, just okay.
sepsis.
If Faith sees someone that is hungry, she'll definitely offer them her rations, even though her rations aren't very nice. They're just
Sorry,
like
did you just say
old
sepsis?
Yep.
puff jerky and water.
That's not hard sepsis is the cure, right?
Fine.
Literal blood poisoning.
Is there anything that would require serious medical help?
Sepsis.
Sepsis. Would lesser restoration heal that? Would lesser restoration heal sepsis?
I don't know. Can it heal diseases?
End either one disease. Yeah, it can end one disease.
Yep. Then it gets rid of sepsis.
Yeah.
And I would like to cast. Ooh, I don't want people to see that I'm casting a spell though. Could I maybe perhaps take them to? I'm gonna take them to the one of the confession booths around the back for like. I'm gonna take them round the back and I'm gonna ask them actually to turn around before I cast it on them.
You have an event.
This is
today.
literally the scene before they get shot in the back of the head and
Yeah.
robbed.
This
Okay.
is very shit.
Just roll a standard charisma check. Yeah, a persuasion check to see if you can calm down your patient.
So you're sick. Yep, your family's sick. Oh yeah, that's real sad.
They got
that,
sepsis. Oh, there's some plague over there. Oh, it's fine. Alright, it's
So you
Middle
telling me a
Ages.
lot of people are
Is
gonna die?
it-
Someone might not even
Persuasion.
realize you're missing.
Persuasion. Okay, okay.
You're trying to calm people down. You
Oh,
do a
pretty
sort
good,
of.
yeah.
They're still jittery, but then they feel a lot
Sorry, I
better
just need
when you
to
cast it.
I just need to lift the back of your shirt up, and I don't, you might know I don't want to do this in front of everyone,
Okay.
So she absolutely does not need to lift the back of their shirt up, but it's all just to hide that she's casting a spell on them.
Okay.
So she turns them around and she casts lesser restoration on them.
Does that have any? What components is lesser restoration?
Let me check. Sorry, I needed.
Verbal and
It's
somatic.
alphabetical. Verbal and somatic, so I don't need anything that costs GP. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you'll need to say something and try and that they'll hear you cast the incantation.
Casting a spell.
They won't see you do their hand gestures.
Faith is going to cover it up and say it's a little prayer she says to Adiris. Adiris is I would consider her a friend of mine. She's always willing to help with sickness and disease. You only need
Ask
to
the
turn to
god-
her.
You ask the god of sickness for help to cure sicknesses? What kind of fucking backwards
Yes.
ass logic is that?
Well, she is known for sickness, yes, but she's also known for helping with sickness too, helping endure sickness, and also she has the power to remove sickness, so she can cure sickness with her power.
So you're invoking her divine power to cure sickness.
Yes, you would be surprised at what the power of prayer can do.
This is so.
Alright, roll me a deception check. Cause you
Oh,
basically
God.
just fucking told them you're a cleric.
Did you though?
You've implied it heavily.
I mean, you could just be a priest.
So that's pretty good.
You're lucky they rolled jack shit.
They're common of being cured. I don't
You're
think they
so
killed them.
smart, right,
They
guys?
they get
Right?
cured, and at the end of the day, you feel richer. You feel more whole. You feel more complete. You've done your duty. You've also lost 13 gold.
Yes.
Somehow.
Somehow. What?
As someone has stolen 13 gold off you while you were curing someone else.
Was it just from the gold I got from helping people, or like they took it out of my fucking money box?
No,
that I
they
left
robbed you.
there?
They robbed you blind.
They robbed me blind.
Like
Great.
there's money in your box, but
Maybe I
that
should've
money
warned
in
you
your
guys.
box does not go to you. That goes to the church, who is graciously
Oh,
letting
right.
you work there.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I understand. So was it? How much did I lose?
13 gold.
13. Okay. Do I
Someone's
even notice
eating
it was
fruit
wrong?
tonight. You notice after your day's work is done.
I'm gonna hand the money box into Father Brumbus?
Yes.
Brumbus, and I'm gonna say, this is what I collected today. I hope this money can go towards bettering the temple. Did you just say faith is a sight for sore eyes? I don't think that's a compliment.
Actually, it is.
Okay,
He's got his glasses on now. His beady hippo eyes poking out these small, like John Lennon-esque hoops.
thank you, Father Brumbus. I will try to come in here at least every day if I can. Around this
Until
time.
tomorrow at dawn.
Until
And he
tomorrow.
goes
dawn.
back
Okay.
to the temple where he lives and goes to sleep. And that is
Okay.
the story of Father Broncos.
Yes, and he never woke up again.
Yeoman,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Alright, so I get my studded leather. I'm all happy about that. And I'm gonna head around. I want to look for first just a general store.
There you
And
go.
while I'm looking, I want to keep an eye out for any thieves' camp or like any writing that might indicate of a underground to this
Oh,
town.
you pick up something.
I feel like there's probably some of that around the goddamn Hunters Guild.
Hmm.
You go to the general store, you find it, yeah.
Sweet. I'll just have a look. I want to see if I can get any. The main thing I'm looking for is the poisonous kit. Still checking, looking for
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. Even just general like bottles or like flasks, things like that.
Hmm. Yeah, but you find that. Can't find a poisonous kit, but you can
No,
find
yeah, I know, but
flasks.
you know, like like flasks. that
Yeah,
sort of stuff.
they
Things
cost
that
you
could,
about a gold.
And after that, yeah, I'll just continue looking around, and then hopefully, if I can find something that indicates maybe a black market, that's the main thing, because I might be able to find a poisonous kit there.
Roll me a.
Who are you planning to kill? That's what I'm wondering.
No, don't worry about it.
That's right at the
Let's
party.
fucking go.
You catch up in what appears to be a shady distance. Someone using like hand gestures. This is the middle of a busy street, but someone's making hand gestures towards someone else, which you can read up as Septronite, right?
Mhm.
And you catch a glimpse and you see another person about 50 feet down the road making other hand gestures. You can understand as hitting down will eat at the back of the smithies. They usually stay rocket.
Alright. After catching that, I got my glassware, got my armor. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I need. I'll probably just wander around, see if there's anything catches my eye. If not, head back to the tavern and
Yep.
eat, drink, wait for others to show up.
Dendak, Nyla, I'm assuming you two aren't leaving each other's sides.
How would you Dendak, sir?
Dendak, you doing anything? Jeremy? Jeremy?
Oh no, he's dead.
I
He's
think
dead
he's
and
ghost.
Nyla killed him.
He talking to his dad.
Okay.
Sorry, yes, we talking about me?
Yes, what are
I
you doing?
just- I was just talking on my great.
No, we
that's
need in
fine.
game.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Grant, she's
what,
a lovely
the
person.
next day?
No, same
She's
day.
gone. Same day.
Yeah.
After getting measured and that.
After getting measured, what are you doing?
Faith head off to the church. I head off to look for underground black markets. You know, usual.
Just leaves you and Nyla.
I don't know. I don't really do like civilization, and haven't for a while.
You two could discuss.
And I'm
amongst
also
yourselves.
broke now.
You are also broken.
Do we canonically know that Ara has identify?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
I go looking for Ara.
She's sitting at a shogunate ramen stand.
I assume I wouldn't know that, and it would probably take a long ass time.
Yeah.
I think we stated you guys have definitely walked past me today.
You've walked past her a couple times.
Okay,
Been eating ramen at the same shop, and
we double back then.
It's just a really big.
We go
ramen.
find Ichiraku.
Hey, do I have
Uh-huh.
to add my own studded leather to my thing, or do I just change the leather?
You
to
add it.
studded?
at your own
But,
stuff.
yeah, no, she's there. She's not hiding, so I mean, I could just roll a basic stealth if you want to just not see her. But
Uh,
I'm looking for her. Why would I not want to see her?
yeah, I mean, she's not hiding, so I'm gonna say like, yeah, you could probably recognize her. Tail and hair, horns.
There's
You
only
have
two
main
white.
character vibes. There's no way you don't stand out.
Yeah, there's only two people with white hair. Find them.
She also dresses. Not gonna lie, despite being a hunter, she does dress in a more regal sense for a hunter. Like a
Yeah.
hunter that's been for a few years.
Yeah.
You
She
you
dresses
catch
nicely.
you catch her at the ramen shop. She's eating ramen. She's eating tonkatsu.
Cool. I sit down next to her and I pull out 3 magic amethysts. I put them on the table. Apparently these are
Very-
magic. How do I fix? How do I know?
Is there
Is-
any meat left in her ramen?
Probably.
She's
Now
not a
she
huge
has
meat.
vegan ramen.
She's not a huge meat eater, so yeah, there's a little bit of
Like from
pork
Food Wars?
And Nyla just shoves her hand in the bowl and takes the meat.
It's fine. It's mostly just the meat in there anyway.
Cool.
So which side? So just to be clear, Jendak sits down beside Nyla. Do you go like the other side to grab it, or do you like in between?
In between.
Okay, just making sure. I look to the side of me, Jendak. Not fully looking, just sort of slight head look sideways. Sorry, what?
I don't know what they do.
They're just gems, are they not? Or are these the ones from the flying death trap?
I don't remember. They're in my inventory and they say magic amethysts instead of regular amethysts.
Well, I can definitely identify them, but you'll have to give me a bit.
I have nothing better to do. Do you have anything you want to do, Nyla?
She shakes her head. She's just eating the meat she's taking out of Ara's bowl.
They do some
Yeah.
surprisingly nice food here.
I now look to see what it is,
It's
and
tonkatsu.
his face, which is normally like sort of standoffish, gruff,
Mm. You just realized.
permanent like frown lines,
Resting bitch
goes-
face. Yeah.
deeper frown with a hint of like
I want.
what's even the word?
Would you
Like
like to do
recognition.
This would
Yeah.
you prefer to do this back at the inn, Jendak?
Oh, I don't mind. And
Of course.
he just sits there.
Yep. After a moment, Ara will begin on the first one, and you spend the next
10 minutes.
how long's
10 minutes.
ritual? 30 minutes.
10 minutes.
10.
10 minutes per. So yeah,
10
30
minutes.
minutes.
It's
Roughly.
11 people typically round down to 10 unless Dimmy's going to be
Let's
that
just say-
one guy.
Let's just say 30 minutes, half an hour. Let's just say half an hour to an hour spent. A little bit of chatting between. So yeah, let's just say an hour goes by.
Yeah, an hour goes
I-
by. You identify all 3 of the same gem 3
Mhm.
times.
Just in public,
Yeah.
To be fair, rituals.
I
aren't
have to
that rare.
imagine one hand you're like doing a spell and the other you're just eating the ramen still at the.
These are arcane charged amethysts.
Mhm.
You can use an act. You can, as a bonus action, crush it in your hand to increase the elemental damage of a single attack, or by 1d.
So, as I explain it, they're essentially arcane infused, most likely connected to the weave itself. Gems that you can crush to give yourself an elemental edge for, well, as stupid as it sounds, only one hit, but they can give you a slight edge in combat for a few rounds. Well, 1 round per gem. The
As
boost
in-
itself is not terrible.
As in, it's expended on the next damage.
I explain it in
One
character.
use item.
I
Basically,
think does she mean like round as in like bullet round?
Yeah, I think
no,
so.
as in like, say you go for a swing. Like she's done some combat training. It's
It
like-
lasts 6 seconds.
It doesn't last long, is all I'm trying to say. It's they might have use to you, but personally, I
What
would.
adds a 1d8 of current element?
Yeah.
Can't spell element.
I imagine the element is based on the color.
Is it based on the color, or is it just whatever element you're going to be utilizing at that time? It's just an increase to that.
Whatever
Okay,
elements
so
you're going to
it's
be
just
utilizing at
Okay,
that time.
yeah.
confused.
You can use it as a regular weapon attack, but it'll just deal magic.
Okay, cool.
You've got some nice little things there.
Okay.
Have you two stayed out of trouble in town?
I guess.
Mm.
Well,
But the
looks at Nyla. Maybe.
well, she already stole some of my food, but I'm not concerned about that.
Nyla just looks innocent.
Like
do.
chewing on it as she does that like little innocent face.
yeah.
Like
Tara does not care. You can eat it. I got the letter. Turns out we might need to wait just a little bit longer. So you might have that full week to wait.
I get antsy when with not doing anything,
I'm aware.
so I will have to find something to do at some
Then
point.
I may have a task for you. I've got a few options that I imagine both yourself and Nyla could potentially help me with.
And that is.
One is we can spend a bit of the week. You could help me just practice up on my draconic. Alternatively, you could help me have a look around some of the local guilds. Maybe they'll interest you, maybe they won't. As I said, there's different branches. I'm not trying to force your hand. But you can help me have a look around, see if you can find any experienced magic casters in any of the guilds. There's a few different branches, is what I mean by different guilds.
You don't know how to speak Draconic?
No, I've been I know basics. That's it. My draconic studies were stopped short when I was younger. As you learnt with that certain pissed off dragon, he's not happy with my family.
Can you do me a favor, Sam?
Yeah.
Can you roll me a charisma check?
What type? Just like charisma?
Well, this is Jendak trying to now recognize you as Dragonkin.
Do you want persuasion?
So your choice.
I mean, I'm not deceiving you.
However
so
you wish to roll it,
I'm not deceiving
it's
you.
up
So
to
it's
you. Doesn't
gonna
even
go
have to be
persuasion.
charisma if you can find me a different reason for it.
No, we're gonna go persuasion. I'm
Okay.
not lying to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, I could have also went inside to give off that natural vibe, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
it's not like I'm lying. I'm just, yeah.
Yeah. No.
You
Not
get
about telling the truth or lying or anything. It's about
you've got
establishing a connection through
Senzaimon saying
bloodline.
basically that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she doesn't necessarily hide her dragon mark either.
Mm-hmm.
You also got like dragon scales and horns.
Mm-hmm. So Jendak sort of like scans into your soul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will say, regardless of your perception here,
Mhm.
you could probably notice that like the top of a symbol etched into her skin around like sort of the base of her neck.
Yeah.
It's more vivid than any tattoo, as it's basically, the dragon mark. But yeah, just figured I'd know that. I'm not sure how much you recognize your dragon marks, but if you wanted to try and recognize which one it is, you would see it as a mark of detection.
Technically have a sort of dragon mark, don't I, Dimitri? Technically? Or is it something different?
You're a dragonborn. Dragonborns can't have dragon marks.
Okay. I mean, says who?
Well, you could technically.
Well, it's just because
Unfortunately,
I
you
have
are
Gift of the
already.
Chromatic Dragon, so I wasn't sure if that was like
Oh,
in the
you weren't
same
saying that?
subcategory.
Oh, you
Yeah.
were saying that? You can get the same general vibe from
Okay.
that.
So I
Yeah.
understand what that is.
You understand what that is, yes.
Okay,
If
cool.
it assists in any way with what you're trying to get at, she did point out that, not all chromatic dragons and not all metallic are of the alignment they are assigned. So she does know a little bit about dragons, and that has been brought up before.
Mhm.
Actually, a lot more than some commoners would know, probably.
Well, the best way I can put it is that in the interaction with is it Satamon? No,
Simon.
Senzan.
Senzaemon.
Yeah.
He may have been antagonizing him, but it was because
Yeah.
he was disgraced with how he was presenting himself
Mm.
whilst being a dragon. So
There
it's
is-
now putting you in the category of now you also dragon.
There is one other small detail I think will go along with the whole need to relearn Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
It is likely that while she can't understand, most Draconic, but when I say she knows the basics, that is likely also in a dialect specific to her family,
Mm-hmm.
which is what makes it a bit more complicated and why she might not know as much in terms of the actual language.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it would just take her a few weeks to catch up on studies, but yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna roll this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all right. All right, so after you feel his piercing, like yellowish orangish eyes, like peer into your soul, a
Unfazed.
few moments pass. He goes, "Well, it would be disgraceful for a dragonkin to not know its birthright language. As long as you listen to what I have to say."
She's listening.
No, I mean like that. As long as you listen to what I have to say when teaching.
No, I mean, she's just listening at the moment.
Oh, okay. Suppose we can make time for it. Mm,
I'd appreciate it. Of course, I will still have to fit in some other daily chores, but
We start with curse words. Yes.
there's plenty of those. Hmm.
Oh, yes.
Maybe once I pick it back up, I could teach you some of the little hidden dialects within the family.
We will see. Now, as for all the magic casters, why do you want magic casters?
I believe that one of them may know of some way to ward against this. Looking just to make sure the ramen guy isn't listening.
He's got eyes on either side of his head, man. He's doing the best he can, trying to make.
He's facing you,
ramen.
and he's not looking at you at the same time.
Yep, no,
Yeah.
that's fine.
He's a chicken. What do you expect from him?
With these supposed rips that we discussed, I feel like there may be a mage that may know something, some way to glyph against it. At least slow it down.
They're not already be involved in such a matter.
I thought
And if they wouldn't be, why would they want to help someone that wishes to be involved with that matter?
That's what I want to find out. If there is one here and they're not, then I'll be more angry than anything.
Yeah, but they're also a magic caster. You might not want to get on the wrong side of them.
I'm aware of the dangers of magic.
Because I will kill a bitch. That won't stop me.
Anyway, yourself and Nyla seem like that's all. Did you have anything else other than the gems you needed done today?
Not particularly.
I believe I seen the group of you at the blacksmith earlier. Did that go well?
I think so. I'm broke now.
Well, again, this is why I recommend joining a guild. That way you can afford some accommodations.
I mean, I probably feel better not having too much currency on me. I haven't had much currency on me in
God, ours selling.
decades.
Uh, come on,
It's been a while.
we've got a bit of time today. How about we go see? Let's start with the Hunters Guild, or at least the branch I'm familiar with.
That
You
place is coated with trophies. I'm going to be disappointed.
You aren't a hunter per se, are you?
Out of necessity and where we were living in a mountain,
Of course.
I'd have to say yes. Not really good. It wasn't me that mostly did it. Nyla was the one that did a lot of the hunting. She's very good at it. And he
I'm
gives her like a little head pat.
Sure, you two will
My
fit right
tail
in then.
just wags so much when he does that.
I personally go by my own creed. I only hunt what is necessary. I get very much into the thrill of the hunt, but I also know not to take more than I need. or more than is tasked for the job.
Okay.
Believe it or not, feeding a town does take quite a bit sometimes. Well,
So does
this
feeding
way.
an army.
And Ara will get up from the chair or stool, and signal for them two to follow.
He does so. I assume he draws so much fucking attention.
Oh yeah, maybe.
This entire group probably does. It's
You get the
now that we're
you get the feeling that you draw attention, but nobody cares.
Nobody wants to fuck with me. I look like someone who you do not want to fuck with.
even if someone were to find you, you would be under protections. Ara
Those
says,
people will
just
not
sort of
care.
reading their faces. Anyway, yeah, she leads them to, well, at least the branch she's particularly part of, the Hunters Guild.
Yeah.
Which I assume spans a fair bit, which isn't... Actually, to be fair, it probably does span a fair distance. That's how she ended up here anyway. Yeah, takes them in and introduces them to, well, the guild leader here. Who I don't have the name for right now.
And you call yourself a player.
No, I just
Well,
never...
You
It's-
don't,
update.
you don't
it
take
is
notes of
Ara.
every single NPC you come across?
Can't take notes of something that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, it hasn't happened.
I'm just fucking with Dimmy at this point.
There is. Go find the Hunters Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Hunters Guild.
It is a pleasure to see them in there when I enter.
It is in fact a pleasure, because you know why? Because you've already met them!
Yeah, history. Hells yeah. I don't need a high history.
Yeah, it's not that hard to find 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
God damn it, they followed us here. Actually, to be fair, they probably got here before we did.
Hey! How you going?
Long time no see.
It's been about a week.
Well, yeah, I suppose it took us a bit to get here. The leader in?
Pardon?
The leader in?
You don't necessarily have a leader.
The
You know.
guild head.
You don't necessarily have a guild head. People who like hunters.
Albert.
Whoever is currently not dead and in charge of running this building.
Who pays you?
We're
That.
wholesalers. We sell.
I don't like this place. I turn and look at Ara.
Ignore them. We do have a guild head. She's probably just not here at the moment. Unless she died, in which case I don't know who took her place. But
We don't have a guild head, but we're a collective. And we all make our own decisions collectively as some sort of social group. Do you not understand?
no, I get what you're saying. I'm not specifically saying just the Hunters Guild right now.
Oh,
The one that is in charge owns the building that we rent out as a Hunters Collective. Is she or he? Are they around right now?
we all pay the rent for this building. I don't know what you're talking about. We're all here.
You can just see, you can feel the sigh, the scowl from Ara. She's just, no, she's being fucked with.
Ara, roll me an insight check.
No.
Ara,
That did not be fucked with.
heard of communism before.
God damn it! Did something change in the last few weeks?
No, you've just
No.
never asked the
No.
structure of the guilds. The Hunters Guild is a communist
Structure
faction
mildly
of
different.
which
No.
no one
I'm
is
going
in
to admit
charge.
The structure is mildly different where she is specifically from. She ended up here through agreement and may have forgot to ask about this specific one.
Kendak looks up behind them and sees a massive sickle
Yeah,
and
it's hammer.
and just wonders why they went for that logo for Hunters Guild.
It's not a sickle and hammer, more of a bow and an arrow.
in like a
Okay, well-
very similar position,
Mhm,
but the fist is
mhm.
holding the bow, and the arrows come across like the sickle.
Okay, Jendak, I apologize. We're going to go to the other option because I may have forgot that the Hunters Guild here runs slightly differently to the one that led me here.
Yeah, but kind of do. Where are you
Okay.
from? The Notusian League or some shit?
You know I love you so much for who you are, but my god, yes.
Oh, you are. Oh. Oh, you come from the asshole hunters group.
That's how I
Okay.
ended up here, yes. And I may have
Okay.
forgotten about the slight changes here.
Well, we didn't do the
You
hazing
gonna
yet
let
then.
this thing speak to you that way? He just called you an asshole. That is
True.
punishable by death.
Jendak, if you think that's going to hurt me, then you've got a long way to go in our party.
I wouldn't stand for it. If he called me that, he'd be pasted on the ground.
Well, they wouldn't stand much longer either if I tripped them. I say them specifically.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I need to make Jendak roll me an intelligence save.
Intelligence save?
Yes.
Well,
You are able to recognize that these are 3 kobolds in a trench coat and not one very tall lizard-like being.
does that warrant more respect or less respect?
Less. Absolutely less.
A kobold is closer to a dragon than what a lizard folk is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're 3 kobolds. Listen,
To be determined.
if you rolled less than 5, you would see it as a dragonborn in a trench coat.
Okay.
Cool.
But they're kobolds stacked on each other.
Ara's going to head out and head back to the, specifically to the person who gives out the guild jobs we take.
You mean the
knowing that
bouncy
they're a much
board?
better- Yeah, no, the person we went to for taking guild. Actually, that might have been Harold.
It was Harold.
Yep, okay, we're going back to see Harold.
Yep, you're going back to see Harold.
I probably should have thought about this. Yeah, no, Harold is your best bet for joining up.
Okay.
He is a lot nicer once you get to know him.
I don't think it's him that's got beef with me.
No, that's fair.
Although I have something I might be able to try. I don't know if it would work or not, but
I mean, we can always form our own guild if you'd prefer that, but
I could cast ceremony on him.
you can perform ceremonies.
There, nothing to write home about. Also, nothing you'd want on your wedding ledger, but kind of.
Keep that thought in your head.
I need to get some silver.
This might be an
Have no
odd
money.
question, but where is Faith?
You mean the person or the construct? Construct? No, the thought.
Social construct.
There's a social construct.
So you were right when you said construct.
Okay, yeah.
The one that Nyla seems to like.
Pelting with rocks.
Same answer.
In a ditch.
The person.
Did you tell us where you were going, or did you just fucking dip?
Loopsy. Loopsy.
Did you mention mine? I kind of zoned out for a second. I was
Hey,
just listening to
did-
them
I've been
talking.
talking a lot, to be fair.
Faith let Jendak and Nyla know.
Yeah,
where
did
she
you
was
tell us where you were going?
Jendak knows where I went because I went right after the smithy.
Yeah, but you
Did you
walking
say
in a
where you were
direction does
going?
not say, I'm
Yeah.
going to so and
Well,
so. You just
Faith
leave.
would have told Jendak at least, and also Jendak would have heard her talking to the smithy about finding the temple. Yeah.
Yeah, you were good.
You give Jendak a little bit more credit than what he deserves.
Okay.
You
I didn't
give
realize Jendak was so stupid.
No, he's just has no wisdom.
Okay.
I mean, maybe Nyla knows. I mean, she's bullying him.
In the
Faith a lot.
ditch.
In the ditch. Okay.
And always keep track of your bullies.
And does that ditch, by chance, happen to be a place you bury someone?
No, just a ditch. A dirty, stinking ditch where homeless people crap.
Right. We'll find her later. Let's get you two indoctrinated.
So did you or did you not explicitly tell him? The choice is yours.
Jendak would know. I told him. Yes.
Okay. Jendak tells you. I don't remember where you actually went, so I'm not gonna
The
roleplay it
temple.
because I don't know where you went.
Okay, I take Jendak and Nyla back to Harold. I'm going to assume by convenience Yorman is in the tavern for some reason.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Yorman, you see a center. If you're downstairs.
Oh shit! People are here finally.
Right, and then I ask, is Harold here?
Harold works here. Why would he not be here?
I don't know, he could have
Points
taken
to
a
the
few hours
bar.
off.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Harold, these two would be interested in going along with the guild for protection.
Doing it easy.
What?
Security.
No, sorry, I'm not joining anything. I'm just here because you wanted me to be here.
Wait, did you go collect faith before that, or?
No,
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay. Let me reword it. I have offered to them to be honorary members of the guild, in the sense that they would be able to benefit from helping out members of the guild while also being allowed to stay free board. They can possibly still pay if you prefer that, but
That sounds like joining the guild to me. Honestly, I'm just gonna let you know. I don't.
you're easier to talk to than the 3 kobolds. I'll be honest.
I don't know. Give it a minute.
Oh, listen right here, mate. Listen. Your best bet is just join the guild, so I don't have to pay for rooms. Literally, all I ask you to do is feed yourselves, make sure yourselves don't get in any trouble, and you got like permanent safe houses throughout most of the world. I haven't been able
What's
to
the guild called?
Smoke Dragon Inn.
Index strokes a beard that doesn't exist.
They're not the only guild in this chain, but they are our main connection.
No, we are the only guild in this chain. We've sorted that.
Guild Donalds.
We're universal. The only place we haven't touched and made ground or contract with is
Word
Shogunate.
out, Harold. I was just simply saying that you are the branch that lives within this particular state.
No, it's we got Smoke Dragon Inns everywhere.
I'm not denying that part.
The
I'm saying this.
I like
right
the
here,
name of this guild.
This Smoke Dragon Inn right here
Yes.
is the one for this state. I'm not denying that that it is called that. I'm saying
It's the same in every state.
And you magically teleport to everyone?
No, we've got
That's my
representatives at locations throughout the entire continent. What part of that do you not get?
I feel like someone's having a stroke, and I don't know which one of you it is.
It's definitely
Where's the
Harold.
press F to skip dialogue and accept?
Okay. Yep. So we go through our little back and forth, me and Harold, until we come to an agreement that we're literally saying he's the representative, and then we get to the point, skipping through this, where
Yeah, I'm the representative for right here, this town. There's the same guild in every fucking other town.
then we're getting to the point. Jendak, Nyla, do you two wish to take part in this?
I will allow it.
Okay.
Cool. I'll have them join under your existing group, so you're responsible for them.
Do you already have a group name?
They don't have a name yet.
We don't have an official name, no.
Don't you need it for documents and stuff?
No.
They do, yeah. The only reason I waived it the first time is because you guys just decided to
We
do
gotta
it.
fucking die.
And I needed members to do this job, and they're the ones that volunteered. So
You'll have that group name soon.
So what are you gonna call it, Ara? You are clearly the leader of the group. You should decide.
I look back at Yorman, see if he agrees with this.
I've just got a face full of like food and drink. Just thumbs up. Yeah.
as you guys
Also,
have a look,
why did I have to pay if I'm already part of the guild? What the fuck? I thought they were to get free. I just got fucking scared.
As he literally just explained, we pay for food, not sleep.
Fucking expensive.
as you guys are about to say, you think the guild name might be. There is a crash through the door. It's a very familiar looking changeling man.
Oh
A
god.
chain around his arm. Shield at his side. Crazed manic stare. Smiles at you. And we'll end the session there.
And just like
And
that,
Faith
we
isn't here.
actually-
Guys, it's Batman.
No, I want to go to the Black Market. Goddamn, couldn't he come back tomorrow?
Also, just out of character, real quick, I just realized I used all my money on buying plate mail, but I need to buy a diamond for Revivify, and I
Yes.
don't have enough. So I
Yeah,
was
we can-
wondering if maybe we could pull together and get a diamond so I could revivify people later.
No.
You're all
Sorry,
good.
I'm out of money.
We did technically sort of just finish up with a magical changeling kicking in the door to interrupt
Yes.
where we're about to name the group.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Also,
thinking,
Faith isn't here. You just forgot to get her.
Yep.
No, the plan
just-
wasn't to get her.
I
No,
thought Jendak would tell Aras that she would go get her, but Ara was just like, okay, I don't care. Just didn't do
No,
anything.
Ara was like, "Where's she at?" Jendek told her. She was like, "Cool,"
Went
Ara's
to
and then
goal
went to
right now-
Harold.
Yeah.
Ara's
Yeah,
goal right
exactly.
now
She didn't
was to get-
care.
Ara's goal was to get Jendak and Nyla under the protection of the guild.
Okay. I
Then
guess
come
this
for
is...
Faith and get her under the same
You
protection.
know what? I am prepared for the tea later when Faith comes back to the party. Okay, I'm ready for the
Yeah.
tea when she comes back to the party and finds out it's been named without her.
Well, I'm just sort of looking at what our group has. We have a lot of people with scales
Yeah.
in
We
Hall.
also
Don't
have a
force the
lot of
scales.
divine beings.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
2 paladins and a cleric.
2 paladins,
Faith
a
would-
cleric, and one of the paladins can
total
turn into a
opposite.
scaled being.
Mm-hmm.
Faith would name the party something stupid like Warriors of Endurance.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why
No.
you're not here.
yeah. That's why
Yeah.
we didn't invite you.
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
Faith wasn't invited.
So we're gonna wrap up here. Lovely Snowfox AU2TV. Where can they find you? Other
My Twitch, Twitter,
doing anything
probably down
lately?
the local corner. I mean, I might not look the same down there, but you can find me there.
You've been streaming regularly, doing stuff.
No, I just come back. I've been sick.
That's fair. We got PTV Zacera. Plug stuff if you want. It's
I'm
up to you.
currently taking a break from streaming while I get over palsy.
That's fine. Go. You can do it. I believe in you. We got
Thanks, man.
we got the lovely Zach over here.
Yes.
You got cucked today. I'm sorry, but it's okay.
Just
Maybe you'll be Dommy Mommy's next favorite.
Wow.
Is next session the last one, or was it this one?
Next session will be the last one
Okay.
for the year.
Which is when we get to name
Okay.
the group.
Yeah.
We'll get
Yes.
one last session with Jazz, guys.
I actually
And then
think this
poor
would be a
Jazz
good
has
time.
to go and like wait for the holiday.
I'll say this
Yeah.
on the stream hears it because I feel like there's some there want to hear. The naming process will probably be we'll put a thing in Discord for people to suggest names.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from there we'll probably have
think
a
of
name
something.
officially which will be said probably the first line next session.
We also
I've
got
heard on
the
the index
lovely
big
Floopsy
plus
and
that
the
thinks
lovely
that we
Jeremy.
don't like Faith.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
fair.
already have some suggestions, but I don't want to say them on stream yet unless people want to hear it.
No, we'll wait till after stream.
After stream.
I'll think of something.
I'll see if we can raid someone. I think we might be able to raid AJ. Unless they ended. They ended. Yeah, that'll be it for us. Thank you very much for coming and chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard. Fun trouble never looked hard. And bye-bye. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.